Good morning. It is Friday, February 25th, 2022. Today I just wanted to talk. We've been you know transforming the heart. Excuse me. Um, I've spent going through prison, coming out of prison, going through TC treatment, Peer 1, many 5 straight years of therapeutic community, um, which is all about cognitive behavioral therapy, identifying distorted thoughts, um, and producing, um, understanding them, seeing them, and applying switches or new thoughts, new um, life changing thoughts, whatever you want to call them, and applying those to your life in order to help combat the distorted thoughts, the core beliefs that are that lead you into why you do what you do. And so, being ingrained with this stuff, it's been like 12 years since I've been there, 10 years. And so I just, I left that thinking I had a great understanding of, hey, this is who I am. This is who I want to be. I have all the desire in the world to change. I want to be a good man. I want to be better. I want to be a productive member of society. And I had this one of the thoughts, or one of the um, oh man, anyways, concepts is act as if, and it's a concept basically that you act as if this for so long, or you act as if you got this figured out, or you're a good person, or this is what you desire, and sooner or later you will start to you'll bring that you will you'll bring that into your life, and you'll make change in your life. You will, if you think you're a good person, sooner or later, if you keep telling yourself that, you'll believe you're a good person, or whatever. You can go from there. um but that was all self-induced, and relied on me to, it was like a white knuckling sobriety, really. It's like swimming up river. It always felt like I was swimming up river, trying to do something that um was always feeling like I was just unable to do it for very long, and then I'd fall down, slip, relapse, whether it was on alcohol, weed, whatever, if it was addiction, or I'd just relapse in my mind, in my thoughts, in my anger, my frustration, in my distorted thinking. Um, and so the difference is I'm getting into this last year and watching the transformation. Like, and I say watching because it's a being produced. Like, things are changing in my heart. Things that I never really like passionately desired, or things that I never uh, could make myself want to do, like trying to care for other people, trying to um, serve. I was always self-serving. It was all about, what could I do for myself that would help others in the case. And I still struggle with that. It's still something I'm, um, always wanting to make everybody benefit from it, but I have to benefit first. And so there's a process of humility, putting others before me or more important. And so, yeah, there's still a lot of work there, but I see this transformation happening inside of me, that I prefer to go down these roads. I prefer to spend time studying and seeking God, which was always a grind for me, which was always something that I struggled with. Yeah, I wanted to go to church and hang out with people, and talk about whatever, and be a part of the fellowship. But when it came time to being alone, I was always dwelling or focusing on myself and what I had to do, what I needed to do, the things I wanted, the things I desired, the things I was struggling with. Me, 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 me. And, I started this surrendering to God, and giving Him a portion of my day, and not just fleeting moments throughout the day, but actually dedicating time to Him. And now, even though it's still um, somewhat, you know, it's self-denial because there's sleep involved. and but in reality, I desire the moments with God. He's changing my heart to produce um, change things that I prefer. I prefer when I have to face situations. I prefer to do what glorifies God or what is pleasing to God instead of self-seeking. Um, and it's a process. Like, this is by far no means perfect, but I just see change happening from being all about me to now I see the struggle happening inside of me, um, to where I'm preferring one other thing, but my flesh is preferring this, and there's like a war. And instead of me just succumbing to the flesh and doing whatever I want to do, so yeah. Um, one thing I pulled up this article on it, and one of the questions really stood out to me. Why doesn't God just change my heart in an instant? Why this seemingly long, dragged out process? And it goes on to explain the free will. And so the free will that God gives us, it says plain and simple, free will of my own yeah, violation, violations. I must daily choose to receive God's gift of love and enter into it. His opportunities be transformed. He doesn't force them on me. I regularly subject my free will to the lordship of Jesus. So it's a daily surrender, a daily walk with submitting my life to Him, that He starts to produce this change. But it takes me actually giving Him the reins in my life, and through submitting myself to Him, He starts to transform me and the desires of my heart to become more like Christ. And so that's a great thing, right? I wanted to be a good Christian for 20 years, and I really tried hard and never could succeed at anything close for a very long time, for anything more than a couple months. And now I'm, you know, slowly watching, and it's change that's lasting. It's not change that was produced by me that is fleeting and makes me look like I'm a double-minded man where I go back and forth, slip and fall. You know what I mean? Like, so anyways, um, how does God change or circumcise my heart and transform me? By drawing me into circumstances that require me to relate to Him through faith, trust, and complete dependence on Him. This ever increasing state of faith, trust, and dependence extracts or circumcise of circumstances off from my heart that which through sin in my fallen man nature is apart from, uncircumcised, and independent of God. By trusting in and depending on God and not trusting in the limited temporal resources of the world, others, or myself, I shed the old dead skin of my sin nature. This shedding process allows Christ to renew my mind through the increased presence of His Spirit, who is making room, who I am making room for in my heart of trust and dependence. And I think, so through process, through trials, through testing, through circumstances, finding and surrendering and submitting to God, it creates a dependence on God. And through those circumstances is where the transformation happens. It's not that He just does it. In James, it says in James 1, 2, and 4, to consider it pure joy when facing many trials, because God is sending us opportunities in these trials to lean on Him, to depend on Him. He uses those to produce trust in Him and to transform our hearts. It's through the struggle. It's through the fire. It's not through the success and the overcoming. It's through the purification process. So it's the opposite of the world. Figure that. So, anyways, God bless and have a great day. And I pray that God is working on your heart and helping you to be transformed into Christ likeness, because that's the ultimate goal. We'll never achieve it, but we can get closer day by day by surrendering to God and submitting to Him and giving Him our life, our desires, our future, our goals, our ambitions, our everything, and just be like, you know what, God, I am a sacrifice. I give you my life, right? Do everything in my life is yours to do with. Help me to glorify you in everything, whether it's work, money, time, um, all the things that are most important in my life. Help me to flip those around and submit them to you and to make you glorified through them. And then you do with it as you will. Take it, give it away, whatever you want to do. God bless.